Hello there, and welcome back to the studio. Take a deep breath with me for a second. Just breathe. Do you smell that? That faint scent of roasted beans and the crisp early morning air? That is the smell of a fresh start. And today, we are diving deep into something we all share, yet experience so differently: our daily routines. I want you to picture your morning for a moment. Not the version you post on social media with the perfect lighting and the avocado toast, but the real one. The one where the floor is a little cold under your feet and the house is still wrapped in that heavy, beautiful silence of 6 a.m. There is a specific kind of magic in the mundane, isn't there? For me, it starts with the sound of the kettle. That rising whistle is like a soft alarm clock for my soul. It tells me, hey, the world is waking up, and you get to be a part of it today. It's a small comfort, but in a world that feels increasingly chaotic, those small comforts are our anchors. Now, I'll be the first to admit, I am not always a morning person. Some days, that alarm clock sounds less like an invitation and more like a personal insult. I find myself staring at the ceiling, negotiating with the universe for just 5 more minutes of warmth under the duvet. We've all been there, right? That internal battle between the productive self and the cozy self. But when I finally do swing my legs out of bed, there's this incredible feeling of possibility. Every routine is a series of tiny choices. The choice to stretch, the choice to hydrate, the choice to look out the window instead of immediately scrolling through a screen. It's about reclaimed agency. When we own our morning, we start to own our narrative. Let's talk about the midday shift. You know that feeling around 11 a.m. or noon when the initial caffeine boost starts to wane and the reality of the to-do list sets in? It can feel like walking through honey sometimes. The emails are piling up, the phone is buzzing, and that morning peace feels like a distant memory. This is where the routine becomes a discipline. I used to think routines were boring, like a cage for my creativity, but I've realized they are actually the scaffolding that holds my life together. Without that structure, I'm just drifting. With it, I'm building. I'm moving towards something. Even if that something is just making it to lunch without losing my mind. I read somewhere that the way we spend our days is, of course, the way we spend our lives. That hit me hard. If my daily routine is rushed, stressed, and disconnected, then my life will be rushed, stressed, and disconnected. So I started building micro moments of joy into the afternoon. Maybe it's a 5-minute dance party in the kitchen while the microwave runs, or maybe it's just stepping outside to feel the sun on my face for 60 seconds. Those tiny breaks are like hitting a reset button on my nervous system. It reminds me that I'm a human being, not just a human doing. As the sun begins to dip lower in the sky, the energy shifts again. The late afternoon has this golden, honey-like quality. This is my favorite part of the routine, the transition. It's that bridge between the work self and the home self. It's about learning how to put the heavy bags of the day down before you walk through your front door. How do you transition? Do you have a ritual? For some, it's the commute, listening to a favorite podcast, just like this one. For others, it's changing into comfy clothes the second they get home. That physical act of sheds the day's stress. It's like saying, the performance is over. Now I can just be me. And then we reach the evening, the wind down. This is where we often fail ourselves. We stay up too late, chasing revenge bedtime procrastination because we felt we didn't have enough control during the day. I've spent way too many nights staring at a blue light until my eyes burned, searching for a spark of joy in a digital void. But what if the evening routine was a sanctuary? What if it was about dimming the lights, lighting a candle, and actually listening to the silence? There is so much wisdom in the quiet. When we stop the noise, we can finally hear what our hearts are trying to tell us. Maybe it's that we're tired. Maybe it's that we're proud of what we did today. Maybe it's just, thank you. Your routine doesn't have to look like anyone else's. It doesn't have to be optimized for maximum productivity or biohacked to perfection. It just has to be yours. It should feel like a well-worn coat, comfortable, protective, and uniquely fitted to your shape. Think about one small thing you can change tomorrow. Just one. Maybe it's the way you drink your first glass of water. Maybe it's the way you say goodbye to your partner or your pet before you leave. These are the threads that weave the fabric of our existence. As we wrap up today's session, I want you to carry this feeling with you. The feeling that your time is sacred, that your rhythm matters, even the messy parts, especially the messy parts. Thank you for spending these moments with me. Go out there and find the rhythm that makes your heart sing. Sleep well tonight and wake up ready to try again. Because every sunrise is a new chance to refine the art of living. Goodbye for now.